Hi! Welcome. I am Big Dad, and this is Carrion Comfort Studios' Heart Actual Play, Descend to Drumbeats. If uh-oh. I gotta mute that. Okay, I think that's good now. I can't listen to the chat anymore, the thing anymore. Is there an echo? I'm producing tonight. It's like my third time producing.
Wonders of Twitch.tv.
Yeah. Wonders of OBS. Katie, who is the audio on? I just heard myself again.
I don't.
Oh no. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, I gotta figure out where that's coming from. Rose, are you using headphones?
Not right now, should I? I normally do.
If we get more echo, we'll switch you over. Hi. Anyway, so Melchior isn't going to be here tonight because Lucian had things to do. So we have this stand-in of Lucian. Players, why don't you introduce yourselves? Sorry, we're a little late.
Hi, I'm Robin. I will be playing Dosek Goldmane, the Knoll Hound.
Hi, I'm Kay, and tonight I'll be playing Ink Floods the Veins, our elf junk mage who is greatly suffering. Y'all pushed that wonderful money for the charity, which we love, and Ink is now suffering.
And when she puts her headphones in, we'll find out
who this mysterious, wonderfully garbed individual is.
I mean, she's not that mysterious. She's been on before.
Shh. Mystery.
Is that better?
Yes, that's way better.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I didn't want to wear them because they don't really fit when I have my elf ears on properly.
Mm-hmm.
So just kind of like bear with me sort of continuously pushing them in.
So, who are you?
I am Rosie, and tonight I will be playing for you Zestra, Blood Witch.
Ooh.
And she has some new makeup, some extra red lines on her face, and we might find out why later.
Mystery, intrigue.
All right. If you want to know what happened last session, check out the VOD or on YouTube. It's cool. It's a cool place, and it only gets cooler. So I believe our party is in Hallow. Our good friend Melchior has just been sequestered by his new grandmother, Tanks, to be properly indoctrinated into the blood cult.
Don't like the sound of that.
Mm-hmm.
Perfectly normal. He'll be fine. They'll be fine.
Yes.
Oh yeah, sorry. Robin as a player doesn't like that. Dosek, it's their way, you know. It's fine. Everything's fine here.
Unless you're Ink, and then in which case you are in a lot of trouble.
Everything is suffering.
Boy, I should have written down more about what these are.
I feel unclean.
Yes, as I recall, we have. Oh yes, we have a mission for Tanks to find a beast and kill it. It's in Tier 3 of the Heart. So we need to find out where this is gonna be. We have like 3 likely locations. There's the Red Market. Is it just called the Horde, or is it like?
We need to go to the Horde Library. I believe was our next agreed upon destination.
Indeed.
So that we can get information on the Carotid Forest.
Yes. Oh,
which is where the beast is believed to dwell.
Yes.
And
okay. I am supposed to bring her its heart.
Yep.
So that we can complete the mission of my bloodline.
Oh, cool. That's all right.
Do you know the name of the? Did I tell you the name of the beast?
We do not have a name yet.
No.
Okay.
Should we know a name?
Yeah,
I'd
she would have
love a
told you
name.
the name. The Hydra.
Yes, the Hydra.
The Hydra.
The Hydra.
Ink would be excited, but excitement is hard for Ink right now.
Because Ink is just hearing a screaming in the back of his head.
You OD'd on some magic mushrooms. No,
There's
not just
screaming.
magic. They were heart mushrooms.
You made
Sorry.
a series of decisions last session.
There were a series of decisions last session.
Everyone except Dosic made a series of weird decisions last session.
Sounds like Dosic.
I broke my mage slot on accident, and that was kind of bad.
Yeah, but like you didn't drink random blood, or you didn't knock over your pile of hats.
I didn't do anything too odd.
You let your blood be licked.
I didn't let that happen.
Anyway, you are in the
kinda
cobblestone streets outside of the clock shop that we described as where Homtanks dwells.
So
The first
quick
thing you
question.
notice looking at Zestra's one customary one red line has actually split at the eyes. And there's now two. You recall that before you went into the shop, there was just the one.
Zestra, your face is different. I mean, my face is also different, but you look like you're not suffering, and I am.
Is there something because Melchior is like your brother now?
I thought Melchior was their child.
Not my
You're right.
brother, but apparently Melchior consumed some of my blood and is now a member of my bloodline. And apparently, when that happens, my blood chooses to symbolize that with... it was never makeup. She sort of gestures at the red line on her face, like this is a symbol of my blood.
Wait.
And so now it's split, essentially,
It
because
is...
there's another
Yes.
line.
It's interesting.
Anyone looking into the clock shop sees Melchior and Ham there, and looking at Ham, you see one line, and then it splits into 4, and then it splits into 8, and then it just keeps going down. And there are a number where it's either black or even there are like it skips a couple. A lot of them closer to the top are black.
Oh.
That happens when they die.
That makes sense.
How come your lines didn't split when my hand was a thing?
I did not mother you.
Cool.
So, quick question. There are stories of hydras back where I came from. They usually have a lot of heads. How much y'all want to bet that this one's going to be the same way?
I'd imagine so.
Likely.
But that'll make it more fun to slay.
Is there anything you wish to do in town?
Well, yep, sorry.
No, go on. I need to check my session 4 notes.
Well, I know we want to check out the Horde, that library, because we still don't know where this Carotid Forest?
Carotid, like, the Carotid.
Carotid, yes. Actually is. So, I imagine we check the library first, right? When you're doing research? That's where I go. Where do you guys go? He just kind of...
I will also be doing that. And I think it worth noting.
I would hope you're doing that because you have to do a delve to get there.
Yeah. But for our viewers, a cool thing that also happened last episode that I just found in a very small note at the end of my previous session notes was Swarnold Artenegger let me use their lab to look at these heart mushrooms that I found. And There's a compound in the mushrooms that, when processed, will fuck up the blood that is my blood and is essentially controlling me and causing me pain. And if I could process it and the blood of a very strong beast, such as
A
what
hydra.
we're going to be hunting, I could potentially free myself, Melchior, and any of my other blood siblings.
Fascinating.
Yep. So
You
I'll
tell the
also
rest
be
of us
looking.
about this.
I'll be looking into that. Not in detail. She would just tell you that she's going to be looking into doing some other research if you feel that you can focus on the Carotid Forest and the Hydra.
I mean, from asking, if you ask around, you find out that this library is called the Hoard because it is a collection of all knowledge, seemingly, that could be found in the heart.
Okay.
Anything that's not here could be found possibly at the red market for a price.
Right.
And
Yeah,
there was
that's our
that
second place to look.
incarnadine that said they would check it out there for you, but you might be able to get things cheaper if you have to buy less information.
Yeah, we have to go meet with Tasha, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so off to the Horde, fellows.
Yes, let us go. And you notice just Ink's not his usual chipper self. His voice is a lot quieter, and he's just a little more, to himself, looking uncomfortable.
Hey, bud,
you can
you
just see him in
sure-
the reflection in the window. There he is, Autumn, and he's just, "Where's the money? Where's my key, Ink?"
Ink just slowly moves to stand behind Dosick.
Do you want me to carry you again? Because I can do that. I'll do that. I know you're having a
Yes.
rough spot of it.
Yes, and I feel like Ink just pulls their hood up over their face.
Oh, all right. And then Dosick just does a fireman's carry. I'm not sure how heavy Ink actually is, but I can't imagine Dosick could bridal style carry him
He
for very long.
probably honestly could. I mean, Ink's probably 120, 130 something. He's not that heavy.
That's fair. Well, we'll do the fireman's carry in case we need to make a hasty exit.
Yeah.
Let me
Ink
know if you
just-
want
Ink
to
just-
switch positions.
Ink just lets you.
Zestra, is there anything you want to do before the delve begins?
I want
Oh.
to. Well, what I always do before a delve, I use my Crimson Mirror.
There we go. It's especially important this time because you're down a person.
Yes.
And the stress is going to be shared among 3 instead of 4.
Oh boy.
So much stress.
Yes.
So much stress. Can we do anything about stress beforehand? Side note, maybe?
Mend rolls?
I
Yeah.
can. Oh, what stress do you have? Do you have blood stress?
Let me double check. I have lots of stress.
I
Um,
have
Oh no, I have mind and
one
echo.
mind. I have one mind stress.
So that mind stress can be cured, but the echo stress, you actually have to go to a haunt to take care of that. Haunts are found in landmarks, typically havens, like the one you're in, actually. The one here, though, is expensive.
Oh right, we had this discussion. Yeah. I
Yeah.
can't go to one until after. Yeah, no. Mind can we heal mind stress? You said we can though.
The stress, yeah. If someone uses mend on you and tells me how they're healing your mind stress, either with pills, hugs, alcohol.
Dosick want to try and heal my mind stress? I have dose.
Does Dosick have mend?
I
Does
do
Dosick have
not.
mend? Oh, wait, Dosick
I
doesn't
have
have
mend.
I think I'm hanging on Dosick's shoulder and I have this hood over my head and I just lean up from the hood to make eye contact with Zestra and just look like you know those pictures they have of wet cats that just look miserable? It's that.
She sort of sighs and says, "Wait here," and ducks into a shop and comes out with a small mug, like a small porcelain mug, and
What shop what's the shop that you go into?
it's just like a tea shop.
Who works in it?
Well, it's of course owned and operated by witches.
But which
It's
line?
a bit like, oh, not mine, unfortunately. But
Hey, wait. The lady behind the thing. Her name is Carol. Yeah. She goes, wait, that's not for him, is it?
for
Pointing at who?
Points right at Ink.
Oh.
who? If it were,
I got orders from the top in the last like 10 minutes to not sell anything that would help that guy.
why?
One of the councilmen is threatening to revoke licenses for anyone that supports, quote, that piece of shit Ink. This is one of Ink's fallouts.
Donation incentives. That's the main reason.
Let's
Oh.
see. The one is in trouble in Hallow. So one important person in Hallow really hates Ink right now.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm really sorry, but I can't lose this job. Then I'll have to go out adventuring, and that shit sucks. I literally pity anyone that has to do that. I would rather eat poison.
I welcome your pity. If I had another choice, I would be back home in the desert, living in a cave, hunting lizards.
That sounds worse than this.
It's actually much better.
The human woman Carol is just...
That's just life is suffering. Really quick, can I also activate forearmed and
What? We got time.
forearmed?
You're
forearmed
outside
and
the shop, and you see pointing, and and then...
Yeah, that's how it's gonna be, huh?
Can you then at least give me some hot water?
It's not for him, is it?
No, this is for me.
What for?
Oh, I'm feeling a little stressed, and I want to make myself a bit of a herbal drought to, like a fermented herbal drought to
A
sort of-
draft?
Yes, thank you. Give myself a bit of an up.
Rosie, I have to tell you, if you're trying to mend on yourself, it becomes risky or dangerous.
No, she is going to give this to Ink once they are out of sight of
This
the
is
shop.
a compel roll, then.
Yes.
Do you have occult or haven?
I have compel and occult.
3d10.
Just a quick note: we have blood protection and mind protection
Nice.
for this.
9
9 successes on 3 dice. All right, that is a success without penalty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course. Anything for a member of the blood. Slides it across.
Thank you.
But
And,
listen, you should think more carefully about who your friends are if you're hanging out with that one. Nobody knows what he
honestly,
did, but there's rumors flying around about how there's a big bounty on his head.
there's a bounty?
Yeah, like there's guys looking for him. Serious heavy hitters from Derelictus.
Do you know anything else?
I mean, if I was more in the know, I'd be running some sort of tea shop.
Oh, but people talk to you. I'm sure they do.
I'm not a bartender. Nobody talks
Well-
to their hot leaf juice server.
Well, thank you. If I were interested in learning a little bit more, I don't spend a whole lot of time in Hollow. Could you tell me who I might talk with? Before I abandon my adventuring party, I'd like to be sure about why I'm doing it.
Oh, if you're looking out for the blood, that's going to cost you a D4 resource.
Let me look at my character sheet. Would any of the bones or blood samples I've been collecting be helpful in this?
You should have written down resources gathered.
The only one I have written down is a D6 bottle of alcohol. But I feel like I must have picked up other stuff.
You must have. So we're just going to say yes. Those things count. I need the name of a bar.
Cinder's Creek.
The Nifty Sniffer?
You had me with Nifty. You lost me with Sniffer.
Yeah,
the
me
Nifty
too.
Mongoose.
Too much.
The Nifty Nuzzler? The Nifty Guzzler.
Okay,
There we go.
Nifty's in ruin for me now.
But I like Nifty Guzzler.
Okay, you want to go to the bar,
Oh.
the Hot Lamp.
Okay, the hot lamp it is.
I don't know. I hear a lot of good talk about the Nifty Guzzler.
That place closed down when they found out about the awful things the owner did to those children.
Oh,
He
my.
killed their parents and then sold their organs.
That's rough,
Thank
buddy.
you, kind shopkeeper.
My name is Carol. I told you
Thank
that.
you, Carol. I'm
I
sorry.
thought you were of the blood.
I'm sorry. Enjoy that femur.
I might. It's gonna be hard now, though. And she starts like scratching her back with it. Oh yeah, that hits mommy's spot. Oh yeah.
Did we see this from outside the tea shop?
Yes.
Yeah, you just see Zestra talking to this woman and starting to pull out like bags and bones and stuff and like sort of talking about them and the different things they're from and like just sort of gesturing a little, and the woman sort of paws through them and picks a couple.
Starts scratching her back with it. Zestra, you think that the flaw in her bloodline might be they're just very itchy. Way better than the one you have. Maybe.
Yep.
So going outside, you relay your information to the group.
Do you let us know about the whole heavy hitters thing?
Oh yes.
Okay.
And she's holding that small sort of like cup until they get out of sight of the shop, and then she's like, okay, Ink, try drinking this. It's like almost an alcoholic tea. It's like a
Ink will-
fermented.
Wait, it's kombucha?
Yes.
Yeah, Ink will gladly take it and sip it, and then sort of being whispering, I've been seeing autumn in surfaces. Sip, sip, sip.
You're still seeing him. You're gonna swallow every last bit of debt you owe me.
Who's
Okay.
Autumn?
Is it?
He's still here.
Oh, you know him as Autumn Rains?
Yeah,
Everyone here
we
has heard of
fucked him over.
He's the head of the Glassblowers Guild.
Yeah, it's the reason why the Glassmen are after us, because we have this.
You know, he's a big
Ghost
mobster.
pulls it out. This key. We were supposed to take it to him, but I need it. Ink, I think, needs it, right?
I need it. Yeah.
Yes, okay, perfect.
Need.
Okay, we're in this together, buddy. Don't worry. And just kind of like gently just taps Ink on the shoulder.
If they give you a description of what this guy looks like, you know who they're talking about from that first day you had Inspire.
Oh, I think he was working at the booth where I got my scarf.
He was not
Yeah, more like
working
Autumn
at it.
Lame. Am I right? Sorry.
I don't know.
Ink.
Please go, Ben. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Want to roll that mend?
Sure.
3d10 or whatever mend call.
Yep.
Yeah.
6.
Let's look at the chart.
I believe that is a success with stress.
Where the hell is my chart? I'm very professional. It's been like a month since we've played.
Yeah, no, it's understandable.
Yeah, alright, that is success, but you take stress.
Okay. In what
And
category?
I will choose now. Echo. Your blood feels that you are disobeying a command from one of the leaders of your, I don't want to say order, but your kind, by aiding an enemy. And it causes you 2 echo stress.
I think so. In that notion, Ink's gonna get off of Dosik's shoulder and just give a really big hug to Zestra, and just sort of hold Zestra and be like, "I know being my companion is not easy, and we've had a lot of weird stuff coming up since that one time where we tripped really badly and thought we were other people. But I value you as a friend and an adventuring associate greatly."
You hear from around the corner a heavy Derelictus Spire accent going, "Listen, we've heard Ink is in town. Reports are saying he's here." You recognize this voice. He is one of the enforcers that's been repeatedly pointed at when Aldum says he's going to break your legs.
Cool.
Oh,
Real quick
cool.
before that, with my lovely hug, can I mend Zestra's mind damage?
Give me. Do you have mend?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you have Haven? Yeah, I believe you have Haven, right?
I have a cold.
Then give me that 3d10 roll.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean to
9.
alarm anyone.
9. That is how much mind stress do you have, Rez?
Just one.
It's gone.
Nice.
I don't mean to alarm anyone, but we should probably get moving.
Oh, Dosik wanted to do the ability, right?
Yeah, forearmed and forewarned. Yeah. So I figure I did that, and then we've got blood protection and mind protection.
Cool. While we're doing that stuff, can I utilize my witch move Crucible? At any time, roll a d6. If it's equal to or under your current echo stress, clear that much stress from echo.
What's your
And
echo
roll with
stress
mastery. Oh, it's currently just 2. I'm gonna wait until I get more.
right now? Yeah.
Otherwise, I get more stress.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna wait.
Anyway, we're gonna split up in groups of no less than 3 and look for him, and we're gonna break his legs.
Ink just pulls the hood over his head tighter and like
Wait,
reaches
did
back.
he really
up
just say
to
less
Dosik.
than 3?
No, less than 3.
So there should be like 8 groups of 3 or more.
Yeah, no, Ink is like, Doesn't pick me up, but you have longer legs.
Mm.
Take me away from here.
And who knows what his friends look like? There's that one with a line on her face, and
I'm gonna help them here.
that other weirdo, and then the furry one.
Wow.
Racist.
He said the
Great.
furry one, not anything
The furry.
bad. Not
Anyway,
like he said a slur.
let's just go to the horde, please. We begin the delve, presumably, right?
The delve begins now.
Oh, I never actually did,
Did you use
my
your mirror?
crimson mirror.
That's correct. You decided to heal Ink instead of his mind.
I can only do one? Damn it.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
sorry, guys.
What the hell was that, Ben?
A laugh. Shut up.
That's not nice, babe.
It's the papyrus papyrus. Anyway. All right, so
Making
let's
your
start
way
delve.
out to, if you look at the map, to I would say the northwest, even though that is not at all what direction you'd be going in the heart, because the heart is weird. Weird. You enter a passageway which quickly becomes a rough-hewn tunnel, which quickly becomes a not hewn tunnel, more like a natural twisting passage and fissure. You can actually hear the sound. At first you think it's maybe a drum beat coming from somewhere, maybe the way you came, but you know
So we're
it's a
descending to the drum
heartbeat.
beats.
You've been listening to Drumbeats since the first episode. I just forgot to bring it up before. And you hear the wailing of the dead. Ah, the glassmen, they broke my legs. Ah, so badly I died.
That's rough,
because
buddy.
it's the season of rot. Going through cursed. The wailing of the dead is fairly strong here. You find a number of skeletons going through of people who may have lost their way. It is a winding path with many forks and twists. You hear scuttering of beasts in the dark with slavering jaws. What would someone like to do?
Ink would like to look up with their keen elven eyes
You don't have those.
and see if I can discern the best
Ink.
path.
What's your elf eyes see?
Suffering.
Okay. Give me a. You have occult. Occult will work here. Discern occult 3d10.
Cool.
What are you? You're just looking for signs of what's a good way and what's a bad way.
Yeah, essentially. Ooh. Really rude. A 6.
I believe that's success with a cost.
Yeah.
And we're gonna use big number. Okay, do you feel lucky right now?
No.
All right, then you're taking fortune stress. Takes 3
Okay.
fortune stress. Roll me a d12. But you are successful. You see 8. You're fine. You still take the 3 stress, but you don't get a fallout. You notice certain passageways or a certain trail through this as you're going along, because it seems like these paths intertwine over again and fork off a weird labyrinth, one would say, of trails.
He's just, and
But-
Ink is just,
At first, you think that the ones without as many bones or skeletons are the one you want. But actually, give me a. Do you have any delve equipment?
I think I do, yeah.
You'll need to give me that roll. See how well you do on this delve check.
Okay.
If not, you have a d4.
Okay, that's 6 12 equipment. Ooh, 1.
A 1. Okay. You don't get a strong sense of the way to go, but you have a warning to avoid the clean path.
Avoid the clean paths.
Interesting.
It's there's just something like the lack of bones, but not a lack of marks that aren't footprints.
Something's been eating the bones, I think.
I mean, that's generally how things go down here, isn't it? Dosig would like to hunt for the right path.
You hunt for things, not the right path. To be discerned to find the right path, or a delve check.
Oh, really? Okay. I have delve, so guess I'll give it a shot.
All right.
Let's see.
Occult, Haven, or Cursed.
Okay, cool. I've got Haven. Are you kidding me? Did I get? I legitimately got a 3, a 2, and a 3, so that's a failure.
Nice.
Okay. Why do you fail?
Delve. Good question.
That'll help me determine. I'm gonna start asking that question now because we're gonna determine what stress you take.
I was looking for the right path, and I think get kind of lost.
I would
just
say
all of the different paths.
The
kind
earth
of...
actually, the heart itself rearranges around you. You get lost for a second, and then somehow you're standing behind your friends instead of in front of them. Take 3 mind stress.
I hate it here.
And then give me that d12 roll.
Yeah, good news is I only had 1 mind stress, and I have 2 mind protection, so
Hey, that's pretty good.
yeah.
Zestra, what would you like to do?
And I rolled exactly a 2. Cool.
Minor mind stress. Please clear
Mm,
all your mind stress.
done.
I love that.
I'm sorry. I'm just looking at the baby monitor. All right. All right. What does Zestra do? Zestra is going to use. Are you okay?
Yeah, these mind fallouts are fucking woof.
Hmm.
Do you want me to continue, or do you want to
Yeah,
finish
continue.
what you're
I'm
doing
paying attention to both.
first? She's going to use discern to try to find the path that they lost.
Okay.
Nine.
Nice.
That is
Let's go.
success without cost. Do you have any delve equipment? Also, Dosic, the fact that it feels like the heart is toying with you makes you feel small, shaken, and scared. You are vulnerable to its machinations. You cannot use mind protection.
Cute.
I feel like that's much better than everyone else takes stress or you can't use domains.
Yeah, probably. Got that marked down. Thank you, Ben.
Mm-hmm. How'd you do on that stress roll, Rose?
What do I need to make a stress roll?
You're stressing out the delve. Do you have any
I'm
delve
sorry.
equipment?
No.
So roll me a d4.
4.
Hey, that's really
Hey.
good. You find the path. You're now leading forward. I'm not gonna have something negative happen to you all this turn because you got messed up and Melchior's not here. So who would like to try to do something else? You've gotten 5. You've done 5 damage stress to the delve. You're not even halfway there.
I used to
have delve
equipment. It's broken.
Ink. Yeah. Ink is wants to just delve further. So I'd like to use, he's going to now that he's got this path,
Mm-hmm.
he wants to use his knowledge of prior delves to suss out
Yeah,
if
context
there's
clues.
anything
Okay, yeah, give me that.
Yeah.
You have come to a 3-way junction. There are no skeletons visible at any of them.
Oh wait, no, wrong dice. Ooh, okay, an 8.
An 8. Luckily, you managed to find some minuscule clue, something, maybe a dropped coin, a water skin, maybe, a canteen, maybe even a bunch of cigarette butts, or a glass bead. A glass bead really strikes me here. A couple of glass beads along the rightmost trail, and you know that's the way to go. Give me that stress.
5.
5. That is
5.
that you just doubled your progress. Okay.
5 on my d6, and I think Ink takes those glass beads.
Mm-hmm. You
And
recognize these beads. You know what they came from.
Where did they come from?
Who's looking for you?
Oh shit! Oh god, glasswalkers! I take these beads and then I crush them under my fucking
Glass
boot.
men.
Yeah, glassmen, whatever. I take the 3 beads and I just crush them under my boot. And I'm like, I am having a terrible day. I don't need this. Also,
That's a mood.
Glasswalkers.
Stomp.
Glasswalkers is a cool name, though.
You're welcome.
There are a group known as the Glasswalkers. They're more sorcerers than rank and file, enforcers. Enforcers.
I don't know why that.
Rank and file.
That just reminds me of that whole I got glass bones and paper skin.
I sell chocolate bars. All right.
Okay,
Dosek
so
and Zestra.
Hunt, kill, delve, discern.
Can I use, if I wanted to sort of give my fellow delve mates a the only word I can think of is like a pep talk, but if I could give them like a mental boost, could I use compel for that, or would it be mend?
What is the outcome you are trying to do?
I want to sharpen their senses.
And mechanically, what would that do? Like what? Like you're trying to grant them like temporary mastery? You would need a skill, like an ability that lets you do that.
So the answer is I cannot do that.
I would say it's been a while since we played, so no.
I thought it was a cool idea.
It is
so
a cool idea. Maybe if you weren't currently on a delve,
I could work it out, but not right now. Okay. Sorry, Dosic, I thought you were.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I can actually do, because so there's nothing to fight here, and I don't suppose we could try and hunt. Like, could I use hunt on the people that have gone to the horde before us?
You could
They're
do
technically
that.
going away from
There's
us.
also something else you could hunt.
The Hydra.
Not the Hydra.
The Glassman.
He already said that one. They already said that one. Where are the bones going?
Well, yeah, but those would be with the beasts, and we don't know if there are beasts in the horde, do we?
The horde is a haven, so no. If you wanted to create a connection here, you could hunt down the creature that seems to be eating these bones, make it easier to go back and forth. Since you're going to come back probably this way.
Fair point. Appreciate the tip, DM. Thank you.
It's been a bit since we played.
And
the hunt roll would still give you progress on the delve.
Yeah. Zestra,
of course,
how
then
are
you
we
have
feeling?
To fight the creature and kill it to get the connection.
Right. How are we feeling about killing another heart beast?
I would like to kill something.
You
My
wish it
rage
was a
knows
heart
no
beast.
bounds.
I think we can give it a try.
Worst case, we run, I guess.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna try and hunt the presumed heart beast. All right, cool. That is, yeah, I got 2 8s.
2 8s, success. Give me your delve damage first.
Yep. My delve equipment is broken, so I believe I'm at a D4.
Yep.
And that's a 1. Damn it.
Womp womp womp.
Eh.
So following through, you see telltale scratches on rocks, drag marks, places where corpses were picked up, dragged away, lifted. And you follow it on this bit of a winding path. You did well on the roll, but the minimum progress, I would say, because you had to go a bit out of your way to find this. You find pieces of like broken apart bones, the marrow sucked out. I'm not going to get too gory with this description, but it's charnel house essentially, but like a cave ending, like a cul-de-sac in this, the equivalent of a cul-de-sac that you'd find down to like while delving in the heart, right? And you eventually get to, I don't want to say the heart of it, but you get
Center?
Yeah, the epicenter of this. And it is a body that stands there, an almost intact body, dressed in the fashions of glassmen. Except this one's like little like string of beads that they would have, like it's like a military ribbons, has been ripped and there are no beads on it. Instead, there are 5 knives plunged into it.
Oh, interesting. I don't suppose there's like a weapon or anything left on the
Other
body,
than the
there?
5 knives? No.
As we are down a player, I think it wise at this point for Zestra to once again resume her true form.
Does that cause stress on your teammates?
I don't think it does,
does it
if
do
I
anything
tell
to
them
you?
it's coming.
Okay.
Let me double check.
While she's doing that, would anyone like to do anything? This will not count towards delve progress if you're doing something with this scene.
Absolutely. I guess we'll Dosic will take a look at one of the knives. Does it appear like a familiar make?
You're gonna pull the knife out, or you're just gonna look at it in the thing?
I think he'd pull it out. He'd like to see the
Okay.
shape of the blade.
Okay. Ink. Anything?
Think Ink's gonna also take a look at this right now.
Are you going to look at the whole scene? A knife?
I think, yeah, Ink wants to look at the body.
Okay. Ink. Give me a discern roll.
And does this count as a cult or?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Or cursed, or yeah.
Ooh, 9.
Okay, 2 things stand out to you here. This body, other than the 5 knives sticking into it, is intact, wearing clothing, not a pile of broken bones.
Why would this thing want this here?
The other thing that stands out to you is there's no blood around the body. And at that point, Dosick pulls out a knife. And it stands up.
Oh god, it was a fake body.
That is
Blood begins
weird.
to go from the knife opening. Zestra, how's your transformation going?
It's going. It doesn't cause anyone stress.
Cool.
But it gives me mastery on hunt and kill,
Gotcha.
and all other checks become risky. So you only really want to use it for combat-y things.
Right.
But again, you see the sort of mist of her blood as it escapes her pores and coalesces around her. You hear the crack and spray of blood as her knees reverse, and you once again see the extra set of eyes and the extra mouths in her hands. And now that you know to look for them, the extra sort of gill-like nostrils in her neck.
The lines are still on the face, correct? Or represented on
Yes.
the body? Cool. Also, this body, as it lurches to its feet, pulls out 2 of the knives from its chest and is now wielding them as weapons. Eyes are still closed.
Is this a glassman?
What the
It
fuck?
was a glassman.
was a glass.
Well, I mean, Dosick's gonna try and kill it.
All right, give me that kill roll.
We're still in Haven, right? Or like as far as like domains. I was
Yeah, why
making sure.
not?
Right. You are absolutely dicking me. Okay, that's a 4.
So it's you're gonna take blood damage here.
Yep.
What? Oh, also difficulty to attack is risky. So please remove your high. I should have said it before. Are you?
I got a 3.
Okay, so it's still the same thing.
Yeah.
If it was gonna be a 1, I'd say we'll just go with the 4. I didn't
Gotcha.
tell you ahead of time, but it is risky, so you remove your highest die. So you're gonna take 5 blood stress
Okay. Thankfully,
as
I've got
it
blood
tries to
protection.
stab you.
Good times. Okay. So reduce to 3.
I need that D12.
Because we're not in a war in, right?
No.
Okay. I got a 7 on my roll, so I'm good.
All right, blood accumulates. Who would like to go next?
Ink.
This thing
Is
is
having-
like got jerking motions, like you kind of expect out of a zombie.
Ink's just having a real bad day, and now you've just stabbed his very dear friend. Unacceptable.
Oh, there was no actual fallout, so it was more like a slash or a cut.
Semantics. You've harmed Dosick. Look at this. Look at this
I am
fluffy,
bleeding.
fluffy being. Unacceptable.
I didn't ask for this.
9.
Oh, actually, Dosick, no protection on that
What?
special ability.
Ooh.
Cool. Okay.
But
so,
you still were fine your roll. But yeah,
well, no. I would have gotten a 7, and I'd have if I knew I was
Oh.
taking a full 5.
my bad.
Fuck it. I'm gonna allocate it to fortune because that's what I can do
Okay.
as a hound.
That's
So,
awesome, actually.
Only problem is, okay, and we're still good because I
Yeah.
rolled a 7.
But this enemy ignores all protection.
Cool.
9.
A 9, that is success. With that, what was the skill you rolled?
Kill.
Awesome. Roll me your damage. You hit.
with my hungry, hungry knife. A 5.
A 5 damage. Nice.
Ink's just angry. So
You
very
have the
angry
brutal
with this
tag
knife.
on the knife, right?
I do, yes.
You rolled twice and took the highest, right?
Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Wait.
Hey.
Yeah, okay, the 5 was the highest.
Good, because if you rolled higher, I believe you hurt yourself.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Zastra.
She is going to use Exsanguinate. You pluck a target's blood out of its mouth and nose, choking it on its own viscera. The spell functions as a weapon with the following tags: kill, d6, range. And I can mark any stress accrued from that as echo. So she sort of spins her fingers a bit, and you sort of see any blood within the creature start to exit out of its facial orifices and weave itself around her fingers.
Okay, give me that roll. What is the roll for this, by the way? Also, it's risky.
There isn't one written.
Okay, so you have to actually roll kill.
I assumed that, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Which I have mastery on.
Yep, but this is also still a risky action because of the difficulty of the creature. Kayla, I forgot to do that on you.
I had 2 9s and
All right,
a 3.
that works out just fine then.
Yeah.
So, Rosie, remember to drop your highest when you roll.
Okay. My highest was a 10 and my second was a 9.
All right, give me that damage roll.
I don't remember how damage works in the system. It's another D10?
What's the kill weapon?
Oh, D6, I'm sorry. Four.
4. So the blood just comes shooting out of the mouth of this thing. And out of a couple of the stab holes. But now it turns to Ink. It's going to try to stab you with its knives. Give me an endure or dodge roll to get out of the way.
Do I have those?
It'd be evade.
Oh,
Evade,
okay.
that's what it's called. I don't have a character sheet, so I don't know.
Yeah. No, I got you.
I don't have to roll anything other than damage.
So I don't have either of them.
Oh,
But you
rip.
have domains.
But I do have domains. I have a cult.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got at least 2d6.
Your
D10.
2d6.
Oh, 2d10, sorry.
2d10. Sorry.
Yeah.
2d10, and is this pick the lowest still,
This is
or
still drop the highest.
draw? Yes. Yeah. Motherfuck. Sorry. 1.
Oh, Jesus.
Double stress. Kayla, I need you to take 10 blood stress. No protection. Roll me a d12.
What happens if you fill the thing?
Then you're pretty much automatically going to take it and then clear it.
Okay, so I mean, there is only up to 10 blood.
Mm-hmm.
So, what am I rolling? A D12.
A d12.
11.
11. Awesome. Clear all stress. You're taking a major blood fallout, and this one has its own special one.
Oh, delightful.
Yes. It plunges one of the knives into you. Your brain is searing with pain.
I'm so sorry. I
It
started
releases its hand from the knife.
And
It's stuck in you.
so there's just a knife stuck in me?
Mm-hmm. Who would like to go next?
this. Oh, Lord. Dosik's going to try and kill it again.
All right. What's your weapon, by the way, Dosik?
I've got a revolver and a knife.
Okay. Which are you using?
Doesn't
Doesn't really matter
kind
that
of like
much.
a pair thing, but generally it's
Oh, okay.
like...
All right. They do the same damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Like
Yeah.
you're like a naked snake.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I like that.
fuck's sake, dude. I got a 9 and then a 5 and a 4. I think a 5 is a failure as well.
I believe a 5 is indeed a stress failure. Yep.
Cool.
Take 3 blood stress.
All right, and no protection.
Yep. Give me that D12 roll.
Yup.
But Kayla, aren't you glad your echo stress is gone?
That's a 1. So clear stress. Yay.
Clear all your... What was your total blood stress?
It's a 5.
Okay, you're taking minor blood fallout.
I have a question. If all my echo fallout is gone, does that mean my echo shenanigans are gone?
Your
Okay.
fallout remains.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, it'd be nice, right?
Yeah.
So it slices you pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will say you're bleeding. At the end of each situation where you have this fallout, mark D4 stress to blood until it is cured.
Got it.
A situation is basically every scene we do.
Right. No, I figured. So, like, this would count as a scene. The rest of the delve, or would
The
there
rest
be?
of the delve would be a scene, yeah.
Okay.
All right, Zestra and Ink.
Zestra is has sort of decided that she needs to try to end this quickly. And it doesn't seem to care that it's missing its blood. So she is going to use Hunt to try to figure out if there's something else around here that's controlling it.
Okay.
Like if it is a zombie or something like
Do you have
that.
discern? Oh,
I
but
was
you
going to
have
use
risky.
Hunt.
You have risky. Hunt works. Yeah, Hunt will work.
So the nostrils on her neck flare, and she's trying to use that extra
I like it.
sense
Give me
to
that roll.
help her. Ten.
A 10. Being in tune with the heart itself because of your blood, you can sense. I don't want to say magic, but magic. And what's ringing for you, almost if what you could smell could glow, which it kind of can with your beast form, your true form. The knives are glowing. The knife in Dosik's hand, the knife in Ink's chest, the knife in its hand, and the 2 more knives. Alright, I said 5, right? Hand, 3. Yeah, and the 2 more in it are all glowing.
Do we seem to be doing anything with all the damage we're doing?
Oh,
to
this
it?
thing's fucked up.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
You're sure if you keep hitting the body, it will fall apart.
Okay, but the magic that is moving the corpse is actually contained within the knives.
I never said it was a corpse. Did I?
No.
It looks like a corpse.
The glass man.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Okay. All right.
Kayla.
I believe that's all I
Okay.
can do.
Yeah. So for Ink, Ink's just so angry, he's going to try and kill this thing again with his knife.
All right, give me that kill roll.
Because he does not feel like currently pulling a knife out of his chest.
That's a mood. You leave the object in. You don't want the bleeding.
Mother
to get worse.
trucker. Right? We lose the top one still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goodbye, beautiful 10. That's a 5.
A 5 is you take stress.
Mm-hmm.
It stabs you for 3
Nice.
blood. No protection.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we're aware.
And I roll a d12, yo?
Yeah,
9.
you're fine.
9.
It's not going to do anything because you all got really fucked up this round, and I don't want to party wipe. So who'd like to go next?
Zester, do you let us know about the whole knives have the magic?
Yes. Zestra will let you guys know about that. That the knives seem to have some kind of magic to them.
Okay, well, what happens if we pull them all out?
I don't know. but it's not a bad idea. Of course, if we destroy the body, it won't be able to do anything anyway. But we should probably take the knife out of Ink.
At some point, I think we should focus on dealing with this thing first before it kills us. Fuck it. Dosic's gonna try and pull out the knives.
All right.
What do you want from me? I don't know if it counts as kill because I'm just trying to.
I would say kill
out.
counts because you're it's like you're stabbing, but in reverse.
Okay, cool.
Reverse stab.
Reverse stab.
Okay, let's see. Trying to think of anything else I can use to try and make this work better, and I don't think I do. So let's just say fuck it, and we're going. Okay, this is still risky, right?
Yes.
Thank God I got.
Oh wait, because she told you the thing about the knives. I will say it's not risky anymore.
Okay, well I got 2 8s, so.
All right.
Jesus, finally.
Roll me a d3.
All right, D6 and take it by half, right?
D6, and if it's above 3, subtract 3.
Got a 6.
A 6, that's 3. You not only you swat the one knife out of its hand, and then yank out the other 2, and then where you pointing right at Ink.
Me?
He definitely recognizes you, and slumps to the ground, and his eyes close.
No. Tell me this information.
As all the blood pours out of the stab wounds.
Yeah, he is very much bleeding out.
Ink like shakes this guy. Tell me what
You are shaking
know.
a corpse.
Ink is shaking
dead,
a corpse.
Ink.
Just throws the body to the ground, reaches next to himself. He's gonna try and pull the knife out of himself.
That shit is stuck fast.
Guys, knife's not moving.
Can I try and discern what's going on here?
You hear in your head, Ink.
Oh, Jesus.
Why is there laughing in my
You
head?
should get
Why
the-
is it all
You
suffering?
should take the others with you, too.
Take the others with me where?
Inside of you.
Wait, what do you mean inside of me?
We'll be one big family.
Oh, Jesus.
Who are you?
Look down.
I look down.
Then the only thing you see is the knife.
Knife. Talking knife.
That's right. Only you can hear this, by the way.
What are you gonna offer me? Can you help me with my
Power.
issues?
Sure.
Do we hear Ink's?
Ink, you hear Ink. You definitely hear Ink. Yeah, Ink is talking.
Zestra says to Dosic, "Give me the knives that you grabbed, and I'll pick up the others while you try to help
Looking
Ink."
at these knives, they are not identical. They are all very different knives from different areas, from different times, different styles.
They're magic, though. It's magic, though. Ink wants
There are
to
no
reach for one of the
runes or
knives.
anything on these knives that Dosic would recognize from demonology. There's no blood magic infused in them as Zester would get, but you definitely feel the magic.
Yeah, Ink's gonna try and grab one of the knives.
Can I slap his hand away?
Yes, you can
Can we do
absolutely
a
slap his
contested
hand
roll?
away. No, done. You slap it away.
Well, because actually, Dosic's gonna go ahead and push you up against the wall, Ink, and just both hands a foot against you on the wall, just trying to pull the knife out.
No, it doesn't want to come out, but it's gonna help
Dosic,
me.
take 2 blood stress. Your protections are back now.
Okay, so I have my 2 blood protection. Is
Hey,
that
you're
on top
fine.
of it? Okay, cool. Yeah.
Fuck.
Ink's coming. I need the other knives. Give me the other knives.
No, Ink, we literally just fought a thing that had all of the knives in it, okay?
A thing
We're
that was
gonna get this out of
clearly
you.
being controlled by the knives, like a puppet.
But if we put the rest of you...
What if I just one more?
Also,
Just one
notice,
more.
Ink, I'm gonna grab your face and just point your eyes at the corpse. That guy is dead. He was being controlled by the knives. They don't do shit for you except control you, and then you start stabbing us.
Knife.
Wait. I just want to zoom out real fast here. And Kayla is trying to convince you to let Ink stab himself with knives.
Correct.
Zestra is wrapping the knives that she has, like their blades, in fabric and binding them together so that she can keep count of them and stowing them in her bag.
Do you take the knife from Dosic?
Presumably, yes.
If he has one, yes.
Yeah, no, he would have handed it over as soon as he went next to Ink, because it's just like, okay, we're not putting all these knives together in someone.
And
if I
then
just take one
once she's done that, she takes out her ceremonial blade and walks over and says, "I'll cut it out. If
Knife.
it won't come."
You want to cut it out during the delve?
Don't know what else to do.
We might want to wait until we're in a haven.
If only there was a place you could go where you could learn.
We're going to a library. Place with a lot of
Still a
knowledge. We
haven.
can probably find something.
Also true.
Upon being reminded of that, Zestra will glare at the knife, which sounds weird.
Ink, there is no compulsion given to
Okay.
you from the knife. It is just trying to
Yeah.
convince you.
I know, but like it's been a while since he's had magic and things been shitty, and maybe if he put knives in himself, he'd feel better with the magic. It's been one of those days. And just looks
My
at the
blood
knife.
screams at me to do things and causes me pain when I ignore it. That sounds like a bad idea to me.
You're right. Knife, I'm not adding more.
That's coward talk. I would expect that out of a... I'm not going to finish that sentence. I don't want... The knife says
Coward?
something... I don't want to say...
Offensive.
Offensive.
Racially insensitive.
Racially insensitive. Maybe sexist. This knife is not a good person.
Knife. Knife, I'm
This
having a bad
murderous,
day.
sentient knife. Turns out, not a good guy.
Wow.
Knife,
What about the
I'm
first-
already...
Although he does have a light tenor voice.
Knife, I'm already having a bad day. I don't need more of this. Please be quiet. I already have screaming in the back of my head and a man who wants to kill me pretending to be in there.
No one else is in here.
No one else is in here.
Me?
Do I not hear the screaming?
No, you still hear the screaming. It says no one else is here.
Oh, okay, well, you're wrong, because I still hear screaming, and I'm pretty sure if I turn around, Autumn's going to be telling me how he's going to break my legs again.
I mean, you could just be crazy.
It's highly probable at this point. I did mushrooms. Life lesson.
So really quick, DM.
Hey,
I
do
know
you and
it's
your
supposed to
friends
be...
know Amanda?
Oh no.
I think I do know an Amanda.
Hug and Kiss?
Yeah,
Do your friends know her?
probably.
Can you ask?
Do you guys know Amanda Hug and Kiss?
No?
I mean, presumably Melchior. He is all about community.
Have I missed something?
Amanda Hug and Kiss.
Oh, I've been without one for a while.
Oof.
Fucking got him. Damn, I wish the other,
Ink-
I wish the
Ink
other
just-
knives were here to hear that.
Ink just slowly sits on the ground and lays his head on his knees and wraps his arms in just like a fetal position.
But you all did create a connection by taking this knife creature out.
Oh, cool.
Looking around the mouth of this thing, you see a bunch of bone splinters and things, as if they were feeding off the flesh of the dead to keep sustaining it.
That's unsettling. I mean, granted,
Ink does not feel a compulsion to eat bones or that dead body, unless Ink
Nice.
himself likes that.
No, Ink likes magical items, but the bones don't feel magical, from my understanding. Or drug.
Right. Well, I guess we continue. Do we continue the delve, or are we just good to just get to the horde?
Hey, Ink. Every
Yeah.
time you took blood stress, you're supposed to take another D4 of stress. You're only a
Okay.
D4 for that last cut you took, right?
Mm-hmm. 1.
Okay, that still didn't get near your D12 roll you had, so you're fine.
Wait, why is Ink
Ink is covered in boils, blisters, and rashes that burst when he takes blood damage.
Gotcha.
Ink is in real bad shape.
Oof.
Yeah,
and
Ink's just
is this
fetal position.
is this also the end of a situation?
I rolled it for you.
All right, cool.
So we're gonna clear out. I rolled a 1 on how much progress you made by clearing this thing out. So we need another delve check from another set of delve rolls from y'all. Delve actions. Delve actions is the way I'm gonna say it now.
All right.
And there.
I'll just.
Go on.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna roll for delve.
Okay, you're just looking for tracks out.
Pretty much. Okay, cool. That's a 9. Oh my god.
Hey, give me that D4.
Sick D4.
Oh, he said 6. Holy shit.
It's another one. Let's go.
Yeah, ones. Let the parade go on.
Ink is going to get up from their fetal position and is going to take a moment and take a deep breath, hydrate, and just sort of try and sense the route to this innately very magical place.
Yeah. What's your discern?
Discern and occult.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. Ooh, that's a 10.
Increase your roll me a D8 as you are seemingly very successful.
6.
A 6. That's exactly what you needed to finish this off.
Ink's
That's
just like,
right.
it's fucking there.
And you emerge through this twisting, winding passageway. Now full of bones. Now not full of bones. It's weird with the bones. And trinkets and whatnot. And you emerge outside of this. It's got columns. It's like a classical Greek, not classical, but like a Greek revivalist structure. It's very large. It's almost on a hill. There is grass growing outside of it, even though there is no sun here. The grass is swaying in a wind that you definitely do not feel. And the beat of the heart is strong here. And with that, we're going to take a break because that's a good time to take a break, right? So get yourself some water, maybe a snack, hug your loved ones, send me pictures of lizards or your pets. Have a good break, everybody. We'll be back soon. BRB. Ah. Yeah.
as it can be.
Welcome back. Damn it. Yeah, welcome back to Heart, the City Beneath. I didn't do a countdown because I'm dumb. Our notorious heroes are now standing in front of the Great Library.
Alrighty.
It stands there like a library you'd see at a fancy university with ivy and all sorts of things. It looks nice. Very out of place in the heart.
Usually I would love this, but right now I just hate everything, and it just goes to the front door, just like slams it open.
You walk into quite possibly the most impressive library you've ever seen. Like, did you watch Avatar: The Last Airbender? You know the library he goes to? It's like that, except this one has a reference desk in the front with a number of people working at it. There are people in matching little like shift uniform kind of things going to and fro. Books go up, books go down, books go up, books go down. Like the stacks and stacks of book ascend above where the roof looked like it was going to be outside of the building.
So it's bigger on the inside, is what you're saying.
I am indeed saying that.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
There are more. It smells nice in here. It smells pleasant. There are reading nooks, chairs. It's well lit. There's somebody going along with like a little hand cart, putting books back on shelves. There's actually a lot of people doing that. All the races are represented, even a few that I'm making up on the spot, even though they're not in this game. People with face tattoos, people with a lot of piercings. There is no like common thread to these people among here. There are display cases full of fancy looking things, ornate tusks, gilded and jeweled, among others.
Wait, like they have tusks?
Like
and...
no, like it's in a glass case.
Oh,
like
right,
an
right,
elephant
right.
tusk that's like
yeah.
covered in turquoise and gold and filigreed. It's very nice.
Okay, so quick question: do any of these people with tattoos, anyone bald with a little blue arrow on the forehead? Anyone? No.
No.
Okay, no one. Don't worry about me.
There
Presumably,
are
we
people
go to the front
dressed
desk.
in a pneumatic fashion sense that Zester recognized.
Ooh.
You don't recognize the people, you just recognize the fashion as being people from the area you're from.
It makes sense that eventually some of the people from my region would still end up here.
Mm-hmm.
Ink's gonna go to those cases,
Okay.
and actually, he's gonna go to those cases and he's gonna take a deep inhale because he has the mark of hunger, which literally lets him sniff wealth.
Ooh.
Well, your senses are kind of overwhelmed at the moment because this is a wealth of knowledge that surrounds us.
Bite me.
Rosie, a wealth of knowledge.
Hell yeah. Love it.
She's a librarian.
I'm a librarian.
I'll need a discern check from you to sort out what smells the best.
Okay. What are the domain options here? Technology?
No, there's not really much technology here. It's cursed and occult.
Okay, occult still works. Cool. Really? 5.
Roll with mastery because of your power.
Okay, cool. What is that? I just throw another one in?
Add another one in. Fuck it.
8.
Hey.
No.
A few things stand out. Like an amulet, a book made of very stiff. It's flesh. It's made from flesh. It's got some name that you can't even guess what the alphabet on it is.
Mm-hmm.
That looks powerful. That looks powerful. If you just invent something, it's powerful. But you get this sense of something incredibly You say valuable or powerful is your...
Oh, sorry. You can smell sources of magical power. The more potent and active, the more pungent the smell.
Okay, this whole place reeks then. And you get this sense of... It reminds you of breakfast. And it smells delicious. And it's...
Oh, I can also smell money. That's a different thing. In Greed of the Red King, in addition, you can smell money or anything of particular value.
Okay, we're combining everything at this point then.
Yeah. All
There's
of it.
something of incredible magic power, dwarfing everything else here. And you get the sense that it is at the heart of this building.
Eh.
But it does not smell
Yeah.
valuable.
No, it doesn't smell valuable. But I want it.
And Zestra, while Ink is smelling the
Also,
case,
the knife in your chest, super magic.
Yeah.
Not super valuable. It's like, you get a few bucks. It's nice.
she's going to walk over to the reference desk.
Woman's on a typewriter typing up. Looks like card catalog stuff. I
Hello.
don't know what librarians do.
This is what the Dewey Decimal System.
Hi. How can I help you?
Hi. Yes, I'm looking for any information on a few things. But anything you might have on the Carotid Forest would be a good place to start.
That's probably here, yeah.
Where should I look for it?
Somewhere in the stacks.
You don't have a reference of any sort? Are they organized in some way?
She points over at the card catalog.
Oh, thank you.
She is a high elf, no mask. Just pointing right over there. Yep.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
And Zestra will go over to the card catalog and...
It is massive.
Yeah.
It is larger than 3, like, minivans.
Well, hopefully the drawers are marked alphabetically then.
It is phonetic based on a language that you know in your heart, but not in your mind. Give me a discern roll. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to easily search through the magic library that's today's session?
Maybe.
8.
Guess what? You easily search through the magic library that's today's session. Yeah, you find the Carotid Forest. You find where to search for it. It is at level -37J. And then it's just a set of instructions on how to, like, get past the spider monster. All you have to do is recite a Bible verse.
Does it say what verse?
Any Bible verse.
Oh. And they will know me as the Lord!
What is the Bible?
It's some
Yeah,
book
what is the
that,
Bible?
It's some book that the Mani follow. Without their man Jesus. Says the person at the counter.
I guess I need to find a Bible then.
Here.
Oh, thanks.
Mm-hmm. No, you say thank you, Sai.
Thank you.
I want to
Can Dosic, Dosic would like to, not necessarily tail Ink, but sort of like partners in crime a little bit with this. Just be like, hey, I know you need something. Have you found anything?
There's 2 things. I need 2 things. There's one thing that's at the heart of this place. I know, ridiculous. That I
hard to get
need.
to.
I really wish I had another word than heart to use to describe that.
The center.
Center doesn't work as well, though.
The core?
The being?
Core.
The core. It's at the core of this building. I need that. But I also need insert place where most valuable thing is. It's at that front case, right?
Not the front case.
Okay.
Not the front case. It's a little bit down.
Yeah, down towards the back left, there's a case with what I think is a book made of a man's flesh. I need both of those things.
What is it that's in the core that you need?
I'm not entirely sure, but it's there.
What's
You suddenly overhear two librarians. Listen, we just lost another squad of librarians trying to keep it out of there. Okay, we need to deal with it now. I don't care what it costs.
Oh, hi, ladies.
Hello, we're both men.
Hello,
Actually, I'm
individual sirs.
non-binary.
Oh, sorry, non-binary individual.
Mhm.
Hi. We
I'm
heard
trying
you
to be
had trouble.
inclusive. That wasn't meant to be. Yeah.
You're good. We're
I'm trying to
hello.
vary up my descriptions now.
You're all good. Fantastically attractive individuals. Hello.
You say the man that has a face tattoo that looks like tire marks.
Yep. Listen, ink goes always.
The NB individual has dots on, like dotted line around that. It's just cut here.
Hi. So Ink just looks at them and says, "Nice. I heard you're having trouble. We're adventurers doing some research, but it sounds like you need adventuring help."
we do solve problems.
They
We solve
they
problems.
look at you, go, turn to each other, keep talking.
So, depending on what your problem will depend on our price.
Well, what do you think the two of you can do that we haven't been able to take care of in a number of cycles?
Well, correction,
keep-
there are... Oh, sorry, I'll let you do the talking, Ink.
We've murdered a butcher.
Okay, so have I. I ran him over in my car. His wife cried
No.
for hours.
A cleaver.
No, a cleaver. A maddened cleaver.
Listen,
Yeah,
I'm not really
massive
from
cleaver.
here.
We've slain major beasts.
We were pagans back in the day.
Cool. We've slain major beasts, and we are guaranteed to fuck up whatever shit you are dealing with. Or if we don't, then we're just dead and you don't have to worry about it.
Also, there were 3 of us.
There are 3 of us. Our third is doing book research.
Okay. Listen, we got a thing that got loose in the library a while back, and we haven't been able to stop it, and it keeps eating books and
That sounds pretty
killing people and eating them. It is big. It is a large creature. Probably at least 10 times your size. It just keeps growing.
Oh, that's great.
Mhm.
I need to murder things that are large.
I need you.
It
We need
feeds
you
my
to
soul.
kill it. Get the body out.
Cool. We can kill it and get the body out. And I want that book of skin thing that's like down to the left on the right.
Just that.
Oh, there's something else, right?
What is in the core of your building?
So they look at each other. Books.
The magical core.
Books.
Cool. I'm gonna need you to show me that.
I need to get a supervisor's approval for that, and they're all on vacation.
Cool. Your
It's
entire
a-
library is gonna.
It's a bank
You know-
holiday, and we can't let anyone through without their approval because of
Cool.
magic reasons.
Cool. You're going to let us do that, or I'm gonna find this beast and I'm just gonna start feeding it books and librarians.
It's been eating books for like 12 years and killing people. Not 12 years, but a number of years, and doing that. Anything you do will not actually make it worse.
Okay, here's a question. If we kill it, though, could you talk to supervisor? I don't know, like, if
I
is
could,
there
but
anyone
then
on call?
that's your only reward for this.
Where is the beast?
And only one of you gets to go.
Right.
5 floors up in the children's maritime law section.
Oddly specific.
Listen,
right,
we
you know what?
have everything here, okay? Look at me.
Fair point.
Look at me. You think we don't have everything here? I got tire tracks on my face. You think you're better than me?
No, we think we're probably lesser.
That's right.
But anyway, I want the phone call with the superior, and I want the book made of flesh.
Again, you get one of those. You get either the book or the phone call. Also, how do you know what a phone is?
I've been to weird places.
Okay,
There's been
that
timelines.
makes sense.
Actually, quick question. I'd like to try a compel.
Okay.
And say, this creature has been.
I will warn you, it is
terror-
dangerous.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, never mind then. Let's not do that.
Like, You know how the book is extremely valuable? It is like a penny on the street in power compared to the thing in the center. They're not going to just let you see it for nothing.
Okay, Ink, why do you need to see it?
I need it.
What is telling you need it?
Me?
Fair. Well, how about what if we go for the book?
You hear a
right
bell
now?
ringing in the distance to mark the passage of an hour.
What if take the book now, so where we can clear, and it just kind of like all of this up, does just kind of gestures vaguely.
I mean,
to
that
your
is a
head.
strong point you're making, that Ink is so fucked up that his arguments can't be sound at this moment. Especially since he has a magic knife in his chest. Or
Yeah,
hip.
let's get this taken care of before you get stabbed again.
Fine.
Okay.
He just looks so sad.
I
So
understand.
sad.
And back at the front of the library, now that she knows where the Carotid Forest is, she's going to go like where that section
you
is.
need to go you need to roleplay that part out.
No, I want to figure out where I need to go to find information on the knife thing first.
Okay.
So she's going to go back to the reference librarian and describe the encounter and ask what section of the reference catalog they think she should look under. Would it be under knife, or would it be under heart beast or beast?
Wait. Your friend has a knife stuck in them?
Yes.
Is that one your friend? Pointing over at Ink that's talking to the two. I would describe them as biker people that are wearing librarian clothes.
He is a member of my adventuring party.
Shouldn't he get that knife taken care of?
We've tried. I have collected the other knives that were in the corpse, but
you're just carrying them with you?
Pardon?
You've got magic evil knives. You just okay, whatever. You know what? Card catalogs over there. Sure to be quiet. Don't stab each other.
So you have no recommendation?
You know how big that card catalog is?
I have seen it.
Do you think I have absolute knowledge of everything in there?
No, but I do think that you could recommend another one.
Did he say the knife talks to him?
Pardon?
Did he say the knife talks to him?
It seems to.
Have you asked him what the knife's name is?
No.
Or what its intentions are?
Oh, it wants him to continue to stab himself with the other knives.
Did you ask why?
It told him for the sake of power, but I'm fairly sure it's so that it can control him.
Maybe do some more research on that. And I can
Thank
help you
you
narrow down where to look.
Thank you, oh wise one.
And he goes back, and she goes back to typing with the love-hate tattoos on her knuckles.
Hell yeah. Biker librarians, let's go.
Alright. So Zestra figures she'll look up the stuff in the Carotid Forest first and then go back to try to figure out the rest of it.
You go down the stairs while they're still negotiating and trying to convince Ink he doesn't need the thing at the center of this place. It takes a long time to do that. You get down, you go into the cobwebs, you go through the dust, you open up the cage, you descend down further through the cages, it's like a cage elevator held up by a chain. You're going deeper and deeper. And then you solve the puzzle based on the instructions you were given there, twisting the knobs and dials to form the emblem of the sun god from the world of Dharmetia 5. And then you see the spider monster. It is quite large and rearing back to attack you.
I open the Bible and read a passage.
What passage do you read, O Rosemary? One verse.
Wouldn't have to be Ezekiel 25:17, would it?
That's not that verse you're thinking of isn't how it's written.
I know.
Let's go with Lamentations. The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness.
And it just scoots back up the stacks of books and just lurking on top. I would have also accepted, may he who is without sin throw the first stone. That would have counted.
That would have worked because I'm a witch.
Mm-hmm.
But she just walks past it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you find the section you're looking for. You find the book that you're looking for. Mystical Beasts of the Heart by W.S.H. No, wait. G.S.H. Sorry. I think that's the name.
Mm-hmm. If it's the person I'm thinking of, then yeah.
She'll carry that back up to one of the reading nooks.
Okay.
Excuse me.
All right. Or do you want to go back up to the rest of your group? Because they have a task to do that might be helpful to have a third person for.
She has no idea about that, though.
Yes, but
She
you
doesn't.
do, Rosemary. And there, you are down a player.
Yeah.
Conceivably, you might also want to let us know that you found a book about the Carotid Forest.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm
okay.
assuming it's a volume that it might be helpful to have other people look at too.
Yes, it's by someone named G.S.H.
And you know, like
Yeah.
how much that matters to Ink and I.
Right. Then, yes, Zestra will go back up to attempt to find the rest of her party. If nothing else, to show them that she's found another instance of this individual.
And then you get there, you're fine. I don't need to see what's in the center. I just need the book. Wonderful.
There you go.
An hour has passed, and they just finished negotiating.
Hi, I have found a book on the Carotid Forest by G.S.H. I was just going to settle down to have a look at it, and I thought you both might as well.
That will be very important. These ones, these librarians, they needed something, or they need us to kill something. It's eating their books.
Also,
And people.
the letters G.S.H. stand out to Ink and Dosick.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like we are like Dosik's eyes.
Ink's
you see
just
it
so
widen.
tired. Ink's just so tired.
But it's also like we also need to stop this monster, so they give us a book so we can
Who
fix Ink.
is G.S.H.?
The Alchemist,
The Alchemist.
the one that Jericho was apprenticed to, the one who we're following,
Who has the magic cord that I want?
Mm-hmm.
and who also has.
I grab one of the librarians.
Okay, you
Who
grabbed the large...
Who founded this library?
This library's always been here.
Did GSH found the library?
Who?
Writer of this book.
I don't know anything about that book or its writer.
Damn it.
Ink wants to try and discern if this magic he is feeling is similar or smells the same as the magic he has smelled in other portal keys. It does not.
Does not smell at all like the key.
Never mind.
It's something.
I'm sorry for
older.
grabbing you.
If anything, Ink, actually give me the discern check, Ink. Discern and occult.
Nine.
It smells like the Red King.
Oh god, his mouth starts to water.
Not quite the same as the Red King, but closer than anything else you've ever found that isn't from the Red King.
What else would you need to get that phone call? Is there anything else we could do for you? We'll do the beast for the book.
Oh, you could work here.
He just like points to himself, like,
Have you seen them?
It's really an employees only section, so
we'll get back to it.
you should ask a lot more questions about working here before you agree to work here, by the way.
Understood. Let's go ahead. Let's take care of that beast. You said 5 levels up.
Something like that. Yeah, it might have moved. It's still above.
5 levels up. Let's go.
Take the spiral staircase.
Appreciate it.
Na 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 na.
Does this count as a delve, or are
This
we?
is not a delve because I don't want to take time to do that. Everything is clearly marked. There are people you can ask for. Hey, where's the giant beast? They'll go, oh, it's that way.
Okay, cool.
Wait, why are you going towards it?
Also, shh. Oh, you want to fill in Zestra on the beast?
Okay,
Yes.
so there's this 10 times as tall as we are, this massive beast that's
beast.
been eating books and people. And we're going to try and stop it so we can get a skin-bound tome that will hopefully help ink out.
I'm going to use it to pay to fix myself because I'm a broken person.
Okay.
I hear 3 voices in my head.
After
4.
we do that, we need to look up a variety of other information. So let's try to do this quickly.
Is Zestra checking out the index or the table of contents as you're going through?
Yes.
Okay. A couple things stand out to you. One is the Hydra. The other one is something Cult of Knives.
Jesus.
She'll stop at that
It
one.
will take you. That's more of an after the beast thing.
Okay.
But you have at a certain point you don't even need to ask for directions anymore because you can smell. Everyone can smell this beast, and it's not just because it's magic. It is very magic, by the way. And you walk by piles of waste, both books, shelves, people, refuse. Carpet is torn up. Lamps are knocked over. Not burning. This is a library after all. We gotta be very careful. And you hear grunting and tearing and slobbering. And then you round the corner and you see it. At least 10 meters tall. It must weigh as much as 4 elephants. Its bright pink skin and curly tail and its hooves make this seem almost farcical as you stare at the biggest pig you've ever seen. Happily devouring books. There's librarians like candlestick holders with crude turned to crude spears trying to goad it away from the valuable books.
I imagine they're not doing a great job.
They're trying.
Okay, does
But
this
these
pig
seem
look
old
weird?
people. These are all very old people.
Does it have multiple eyes?
It's
does
just
it have...
a giant pig
It's a pig for knowledge.
that smells of magic power to Kayla.
It's very magical.
Okay, that would do it. So we should be careful, but it is also a pig.
Yeah, I'm just gonna gut it and make bacon.
Sounds good. I'll be right behind you, buddy.
Yeah, and Ink's just tired of this world, of this life, and all this insanity with it. Just brandishes his hungry knife and is gonna try and kill it.
Okay, it is risky to attack the pig, so you're gonna drop your highest. Give me that roll.
Ooh, an 8.
An 8. That'll hit. Roll me your damage. Don't forget, it's brutal.
4.
Okay. You scratch it. It is happily munching on books.
Doesn't even notice.
I'm gonna guess it doesn't matter whether we're going at range or.
Do you want to fire a gun in the library?
No, fair point.
You get a stern finger wagging.
Here's a thought. Okay, so a hungry knife only scratched it, and the pig's just munching, right?
Mm-hmm.
I definitely feel like there's something I'm missing here. Can I make a quick discern, or like I'd like to make a discern check just to. Would this also be risky? Trying to
I would
discern with
say,
the pig.
just,
Or...
what are you looking for? Let's
So
start
I'm
with
just
that.
trying to see if there's any pattern to what the pig is going after. It doesn't seem bothered by the people.
Oh,
It's
absolutely not. It's just happily going from book to book.
Yeah, and there's no like rhyme or reason to it.
Nope, it's like a pig eating food. It's hungry for knowledge.
Interesting. Actually, I'll go up to one of the librarians. This pig has eaten people. Did it eat anyone particularly smart?
I mean, it ate a bunch of librarians. I don't know. I just know I started here, and they're like, all right, you're on pig duty. And I'm like, what's pig duty? And here I am. I got a pitchfork, and I'm trying to deal with a fucking giant pig. This is what I signed up for. This is why I left home.
Understandable.
I was gonna figure out how to cure that fucking famine in my home.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Zestra wants to use her witch spit to try to stop it from moving to a new location.
Okay.
So at least it is contained.
You're just gonna try to spit on it, or you're gonna again like the spit doesn't like expand. It's just like
No.
the size of your spit.
So she's gonna do it and like hawk up a good size hunk of it and sort of toss it underneath one of its feet.
And you're gonna spit under one of its feet. I assume if you spit on yourself, it sticks to you. Man, I did not think you guys were this unprepared for dealing with a giant pig.
Well, I mean, what was it? Ink did 4 damage and it scratched it?
Yeah. It did damage it.
Oh, your spit becomes adhesive
Okay.
and can harden to a tarry sticky substance. So I do think she could like grab it.
Yeah,
and-
let's go with that.
Yeah.
So try and rodeo the pig.
That's a mend roll.
Okay. I'll allow it.
Is this place a cult?
You bet your ass this place is a cult.
7.
A 7. I believe that is a
Success
success
with
with stress.
Okay.
Yes. Succeed, but take stress. You're going to take 6 mind stress.
Jesus.
I need that D12 roll. And you hawk a giant fat loogie under its, and you go, and you get shh by the guy at the pitchfork.
5.
Please clear your stress.
Thank you.
Oh,
And I will be sending you your fallout.
Great.
Did Zester just have an aneurysm of sheer stupidity of the fact that there's just a giant magical pig?
And the pig is its back right foot is stuck, and it starts sniffing the air, and turns around and looks directly at the book in Zestra's hands,
Oh no.
No.
and tries to lunge at her, but its foot is stuck to the ground.
Yeah.
God, it's squealing now. It sounds like a person.
Okay.
She pulls out her cleaver.
Okay.
You know what? So the pig, when you say it's 10 meters tall,
Mhm.
how low to the ground is the head?
You can reach it.
Well, no, I was just wondering. I wasn't thinking about reaching it. I figured I could do that. I want to try and ride it. I want to try and get around the neck, and stabby stab. Would that be
I have no idea.
evade?
I have no idea. Whatever you think is most appropriate for that.
Okay. I mean, conceivably, I am still trying to kill it. I'm just trying to kill it with style.
Okay.
You fall
So-
with style, son.
I mean, you could say it's endure if you have that. I don't know what you have.
I do not have that. Presumably, though, it probably would be. It would be endure, unless I could use discern to try and discern a way to get onto the pig.
You could use discern to figure out its movement patterns and. Like,
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll try discern.
Look,
I know
man,
it's still
Look,
risky,
man, we're here
right?
to fight the pig. Yes.
Yeah.
Don't ask questions. Just fight pig.
Ah, damn it. Okay, that's a 10. So subtract that, and I got 2 7s.
7 is success without stress, right?
I believe it's success with stress. 8, 9, 10 are success without stress. Well, 10's a crit, but you know.
Take 1. I don't know. Blood stress.
Blood? Yay! I have protection for that.
I don't know. You're on top of the pig. Stab me that pig.
All right. Yeah, just a kill roll.
Yeah. Yeah. Kill damage. Yeah.
Yep, sounds good. God damn.
Ink.
10.
No.
then
It's straight. It's a straight damage roll. I believe you have a
Oh,
D6
cool.
weapon.
Yes. D6 brutal.
Mm-hmm. So roll D6 twice. Take the higher result.
Yes, sir. Thank you. All right, I got a 4.
A 4 goes in, goes out. It's a big pig. It's got a
Yeah,
lot
absolutely.
of health, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's just a health suck.
Mm-hmm.
big pig.
Big pig. Yeah, so Ink is going to try and stab the pig again.
All right, give me that roll.
Dang, you risky meh. It's a 9.
It's a 9. Roll me the damage.
Listen, I could have had a 10.
I'm fighting a giant pig. I don't want it to be hard.
4.
4 damage. You're making progress. You are making progress.
Just cutting away bacon.
Mm-hmm. Not bacon. Bacon's from the belly.
Yeah, he's underneath. Ink is underneath.
All right. Well, it's just skin at this point, but yeah.
Oh, jeez.
He's getting there.
Zestra.
Well, she has her cleaver, but it's big enough that. Well, she can't get its neck, but can she go for the leg that's stuck?
You want to try to cut through the leg that's stuck to the floor, the thing that's sticking it to the floor.
No, you're right. That's a bad idea. I'm torn between just trying to butcher it and trying to use exsanguinate.
I mean, you can always try butchering first and then exsanguinate later. If the
Okay.
butchering doesn't work.
Yeah, let's.
You can
let's
try
keep it-
to discern on it to try to find a weak spot.
That's a better idea. Thank you, sir. Yes.
Which I would say would boost your die on the damage roll.
I would like to look at it and use my knowledge to figure
There
out.
is no penalty to doing an extra roll, and that's because it is risky, and you are literally risking your stress.
8.
An 8, yes. You see, it is particularly bulgy near the rear of its tummy.
Okay. Can I still act? Or...
Yes.
All right.
You can act
she
as
is-
many times as you want, as long as you just do damage once, I say.
All right. She's going to try to position herself to use her cleaver on that spot.
Mhm. Give me that kill roll, or whatever roll you're doing.
Where was the stuff on the cleaver? Right, it's here. It's tiring. Sorry, it's tiring, brutal, and dangerous. Do I get another dice for brutal?
You would if you hit.
Okay.
Bless you.
Thank
bless
you. 9.
A 9 will hit. What is your damage value on that?
A 1d8.
So because you're discerned, you can roll a d10. And because of brutal, you get to roll 2d10 and take the highest.
Nice. Let's go.
Jesus.
Hold on.
Hey, Ben, you wanna got anything to plug?
Just that nose.
This Carrion Comfort stream is brought to you by.
Sorry, guys.
Nah,
I
you
didn't
good.
want to keep sneezing.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
That's a
Okay.
little small creature that thinks the appropriate place to sneeze and cough is right in our mouths.
Yeah.
Also, it is allergy season, so like, yeah, no, it's rough.
Okay, so
Roll
let's
2d10
do
and take the highest.
6.
A 6. That's a solid chunk of damage.
Does the cleaver have like pierce or anything? I
No.
don't remember.
It's not like it has a lot of. It doesn't really have much armor. It's just it has a lot of health. But
It's a
by
health.
attacking the spot, you not like disembowel it, but you can kind of see into its piggy torso, and you see one of its organs has like bulging kick marks coming into it.
It's pregnant.
Or there are people in its stomach.
Oh, or there are people in its stomach.
It ate people. I definitely think that there's. Yeah. If you guys are cool with Zestra trying to keep working on this, she will. Otherwise, you guys can act.
I mean, you
Oh.
can tell them about it.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Back here, I've cut into it, and it looks like there's still people in it.
Oh shit. Ink's gonna take its hungry
yeah,
knife.
you might want to do that. I'm gonna keep an eye on this thing and make sure it doesn't go after the book.
Yeah, Ink's gonna take the knife, the hungry knife, and try and plunge it into that section where there isn't movement, so he doesn't cut the people but can cut them out.
So you're going for the same like membrane organ.
Yeah.
Okay.
7.
A 7 is success with stress, correct?
I believe so.
Awesome.
Oh hey. It's success with stress, but I also rolled a 6 on my damage die.
Oh no.
So you're going to take 1 mind stress from
Okay.
the stress from that, and
Mhm.
now you are going to take blood stress from. You're going to take a D4 of blood stress because of dangerous.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, D6 stress, but because you have the sores all over your body, you take an extra D4 blood stress.
Cool.
And
I'm gonna take
because
4
you have a
blood
knife inside of your body that's magic, all of your protections are halved.
Jesus. Is it rounded down or up?
I gotta get back to that page. So take 2 blood stress. I rolled 2 1s.
Holy
I
fuck.
rolled 3 1s in a row here.
Wait, I thought I was rolling those.
I'm doing it to you.
Oh, okay. Okay, you know what? I'll take that. That's better than what I rolled.
Yeah, you take 2 stress. I want to roll for myself. I want the highest. I want higher than the lowest possible result.
I'm just checking.
Okay. So you start to cut into it. How much damage you do? 6?
6.
You cut it open. And a small piglet slides out.
Knew it.
And the beast falls over onto its side and starts to decay rapidly in front of you.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Oh, the piglet or the pig?
The big pig.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm. Also, I like to point out to you all, someone just slayed a beast 5 more times their size. Someone just killed someone that was trying to stop them from acquiring important knowledge.
Hey!
Why are those beats?
Beautiful.
Sorry, Rosie, nothing.
Yeah, no.
Rosie, you just acquired information on fucking Carotid Forest. That's following orders for your masters.
Yes,
Let's
thank you,
go.
sir.
Mm-hmm. So you two those two, though, get to pick major advances right now.
Yeah.
Yep,
Do
and
I
I've
get
already
my
got it
minor
picked out.
now?
You get to pick your minor right now.
Okay.
The pig
Hey.
is dead. Long live the pig.
God.
Wait, but there's a baby pig.
And librarians are like, wait, what did you do? You just took a pig. Was the small pig controlling it? I don't really know much about learned stuff. Says the librarian. Yeah, me neither.
Just the librarian?
Yeah, no, I don't know much about. I don't know how to read.
That seems like a massive handicap in your occupation.
I mean, I did used to be a stonemason. Like,
But yes, freeing the small pig killed the big pig.
If you want us to kill the small pig, you'll have to pay us more.
wait, okay. Well, all right, if you're saying the small pig is different than the big pig, you still have to get that big corpse out of here.
Yes. It's decaying. It's gone.
Oh no! It's just rotting.
Is it rotting like fast or is it like slow?
It's rotting fast, but it smells terrible.
Okay,
It is
I
Oh,
want
like
to
yeah.
try.
and leaking fluids now.
Oh
Okay,
god,
real
okay,
quick.
yeah.
Real quick. I want to try and put my hands on it and use magic.
Okay.
The big pig body,
Okay.
and use magic to attempt to just make it like disintegrate rapidly and become nothing.
What skill is that? Or ability?
Me being able to use magic because I'm a mage.
I need a skill roll if it's not an ability.
Yeah, if it's not an ability, I'll go with a skill roll. Well, let's see. What do I got here? Can this be part of kill?
Sure.
Because I'm
I
killing
would
it
say
efficiently.
you are using the time-honored traditions of assassins of getting rid of the body.
Yeah, time-honored assassins get rid of bodies.
So it's a shame I'm not one of the Putin.
Oh fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! That's a 10.
Nice.
Massively successful. Congratulations.
I look at them. Body's gone. Costs extra for the small pig. It could grow to be that big, but that's on you.
Well, just take the pig with you.
No, that's not part of our job. We want extra for that.
Okay. You can have that book. Points at the one that Zestra's holding.
Fine. Pouts. Gonna try and angle for more. Fine.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you not want to keep the book by GSH?
No. Listen, I
think
want
that
what's in
would
the
be-
center.
You can't have that.
It's okay. We can come back.
Yeah. So, can we have the book payment, please?
Yeah,
As he like lifts the pig.
Yeah, I'll have the boy go get it, and like an old man that's like hunched over with a cane. Where do you want me? All right, I'll go down there in a jiffy. I know my way around. I'm the trainee. I'm still learning the ropes.
That's cruel.
Is that Nathan Fillion?
What? Oh, yeah.
Just the rookie.
The rookie. I appreciate you.
What do you mean? Someone else was like, "What are you talking about?" We all had to do that when we first started. He's been here like 2 days.
Absolutely. Anyway,
That's right. Started a new career. I love this place. I never want to leave. Zestra, what are you doing?
Zestra is going to start looking at this book,
Mm-hmm.
and she is going to start with the, what was it, Cult of the Knife,
Okay.
because there's, a knife. There are weird knives.
Yes. It starts off with the Cult of the Knife. First, needs you to. I will assume you have read through the wonderful tome by Amarillo Descartes, concerning about the origin of the knives themselves. But working together, these sentient blades control the body to help them enact more murders and subject their will upon all sentient life. Now, the key to defeat them is within that book I so mentioned.
cool.
All right. Well, now she has an author, so she goes. She. Oh,
Do you want to keep reading? I can go take a look.
Remember your fallout.
Oh,
Wait, what's us? Oh, right.
where did it go? She needs to go get it immediately.
Okay.
And she will not relinquish this book.
Okay.
What do her
Dosick just
eyes
follows.
look like when she's declining the offer to have Dosick go help? Go look for it.
No, this is mine. And her eyes just like get big and sort of like a step
Scarier
off.
than Ink when Ink is trying to satiate his weird lust for weird magic.
Probably similar, really.
Oh, I've seen that look in the mirror.
Yeah.
He's in a space.
Zester, are you okay?
Why do you ask?
You're
You seem
not
pretty. You're feeling very strong about this, and I've only seen that from Ink when he was high.
Or when he wasn't high.
That's true.
It's really hard to tell with Ink sometimes.
Awesome.
He was high on the mushrooms. The heart mushrooms. Those fucked him up really good. Did you have any of those?
Hey, what were in
No.
those mushrooms? Could there be a secret about those mushrooms that are here?
There's definitely, and she's going to have to find it later. But
Man,
For
your list
now-
of books to find is growing.
Oh no.
for now, she's going to try to focus on this.
Okay, she's doing that. All right.
Yep. Ink, do you want to wait here for the payment? I'll go with Zestro.
All right. I'll get payment.
Appreciate it.
Which of you is carrying the pig?
Ink is.
Mhm.
Ink's just holding the pig.
Dosick just calls back. I vote we name him Cutlet. Sorry.
Aren't we going to eat him tonight?
He just looks up at you with like Puss in Boot eyes.
Yeah, we're eating this tonight, I think. Ink just unfazed. Or selling it?
Call him emergency food.
The
Does it
chat,
count as
the
a
chat
beast?
does not want you to eat cutlet.
Correction, Leslie does not want us to eat cutlet.
Leslie is still in the chat, therefore Leslie is the chat.
Is the chat.
I know, but
Well,
yeah. Okay,
Davnik wants
Davnik
you to
also
keep the
wants to
pig.
keep the pig.
I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see.
Taylor, these
I
are the
don't
people
know,
that
guys.
donated to make you wear hats. I think their judgment can be trusted.
Yeah, they're also look at my fallout. Can their judgment be trusted?
Yes.
Okay, so Zester's going to find this other book. And Dosick goes accompanying?
Zester seems to have this instinctual knowledge, this innate sense of direction on where to find this book, and the next book, and the next book, and the next book,
How deep does this rabbit hole go?
until you stop her.
I mean, I do this pretty much professionally, and the answer is you can footnote chase forever. Essentially, the only thing that stops you is a time limit.
And or the quantity, the availability of materials in your collection, right? Well, and guess
Essentially.
what? There isn't really that here.
Yeah.
You're starting to wonder.
Are we actually carrying that second book with us, or
Oh,
is
she
it
is handing these books to you as she goes.
okay? Dosick's got it like in one hand, like balancing it, and just kind of like puts a hand on Zester's shoulder, shakes you a little bit. Hey, I think we have enough for a bit. Can we
no,
go
no,
through
no,
what
no.
we have, please?
No, I need to find out where the first knife came from, so we can figure out who it killed originally. Because I want to know.
Want to?
I need to know.
Okay, but Are all of these actually footnotes? Has Dosik actually seen that they're footnotes, or is this like
Has
usually
Zestra
her mind
bothered
fucking
to show the footnotes to Dosik?
She doesn't show them to him, but she gets more and more excited as she goes, and she's like, "Look, they mentioned this. We have to go find it now."
No, Zester, we're remember what our initial mission
Ink,
is.
they've been gone for hours at this point.
We are trying to get the knife out of Ink. Does any of this pertain
Your
to that?
knife is just starting to itch while you're waiting for them.
I itch. At the knife
I
one.
mean, it's about the knife.
Right, but is it about getting the knife out of Ink? He goes ahead and puts the stack down on like a table and then picks the second book. What was it? It was Tome. It was Amartyo Descartes.
Amarillo Descartes.
Amarillo Descartes. And what does that book tell us about the knife, or about the knives?
Storyteller.
There's like skimming,
Yeah,
but like
it goes in. These knives killed so many people that they somehow leached off life force and became sentient. They are more knives are created this way all the time, and they work together to they communicate with each other and overwhelm the host when more than one of them is placed inside of it, making them
does it talk
basically
about-
the apostle of the cult of knives, subsuming their entire life and destroying them in the process.
okay,
You should
but how do we-
definitely not let Ink put more knives into his body.
Yes, I understand that talking tome. Thank you.
During the time that they're away, Ink wants to try and cajole the individuals here to see if he can get to the center area.
Okay, you are always reply with an absolutely not.
But what if?
You'll have to work here.
I can't work here. I don't have time for that.
I mean, it is a pretty big commitment.
Yeah, I don't have time for that. What else can I do? There's got to be something else.
You can work here.
No, there's got to be something else.
You don't want to work here?
I would love to work here. I am unable to give that commitment.
Why not? Where are you going to be for the next 400 years?
Well, I've got to take care of this. And
That's
you're
not
like,
as important as working at the library. And they all just start
also-
coming up to you. Don't you want to work at the library?
If I work
The
at the library,
library
I'll
is wonderful. The
I'll
library
endanger
is
the book.
wonderful. The
glass men
library
are
is
after me.
wonderful. The library is wonderful. We love the library. We love the library.
Okay, yeah, Ink's gonna use his new move
You'll
because
be
this is
back.
getting obnoxious.
You'll be back in the library.
Ink's gonna grab a bottle of alcohol from his side,
Okay.
take a big sip, and is just gonna initiate Skycourt.
Didn't we talk about not taking this power?
Oh, right. Oops.
Initiating Skycourt.
Never mind. Rewind. People aren't comfortable with his power. I forgot.
What do you mean Skycourt? Though is my question. Just really quick, like, is that just like everyone just high? Like,
Everyone
Okay,
just yeah. We'll
Yeah,
talk
okay.
about
Kayla,
it later.
they're just approaching Ink, and their librarian hoods are now like rising up, and they're saying everything has to be returned to the librry.
God
Everything
damn it.
returns to the library.
Ink just fucking lays flat on his back, holding the pig. Like, this is my life.
No,
He's in the middle of
Virginia,
this as they
is
swarm
here.
him.
Love it.
mosh pit. Let's go.
Jessica, what would you like to do?
Are you asking me?
Ink. Sorry,
Oh, sorry.
Zester will keep searching for books if you don't stop her.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm stopping her, because I thought, what was it? GSH noted, because presumably if she's handing the books to me, I'm like going through them a little bit and finding the parts that she's talking about that are telling us to go down this rabbit hole. So my question
do you want
is,
to look at anything else in this book?
yes, does it say destroying the knives, pulling them out, anything?
Oh, there's also stuff about the Carotid Forest, but we'll get to that.
Do you want to look at the index or table of contents? I mean, a
Presumably
powerful magic rite will undo the curse upon the knife. letting you to pull it free.
Okay. Does it talk about the right, or is that in a footnote?
You can just get it done with at Hallow.
Okay, cool. All right.
But if you look at the table of contents, you will see the Carotid Forest, and one that sticks out is the Horde.
What does it say about the Horde?
Don't spend too much time here, or you will never leave.
Okay.
You may become the signs that show that you are becoming trapped here is an over obsession with books and a trail of clues along.
Here, hold this one.
Eventually, it progresses to working at the library forever.
Is there like a cart I can just like leave the rest of these books on and just take the
You
one?
can just put it on a table.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Okay, Zestra, we've had enough time at the library. And Dusting just picks her up, fireman carry. We are leaving.
I
We
need to
have
find out
what we
about the
need.
mushrooms. And
It's
what
okay.
material the knives and the hilt of the knives are made out of and what they're wrapped with.
We'll come back. You just need to take a break.
Oh.
All right, you
All right,
go up.
Dustin goes
You
back up
see
there.
like ink like curled up with the pig on the floor, and as the librarian's like, everything returns to the library. It's kind of like a lullaby to Ink at this point. He's just been napping for like an hour with the pig. Just
With the pig. Me and
they
Cutlet just
draped a
napping.
robe over you.
Okay, Ink. It's we gotta. We got everything. We got what we need in this book. Also suggested that we don't spend. Well, we have places we need to go, right? Things
Yes.
to do. Yes.
I wrap Cutlet in the robe and just start walking out.
Yes. Thank you for your hospitality. We will be coming back to the library very soon. We have the other book, right? The skin map book. That's D12.
Mhm.
Cool. All right. Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Now, give your manager the name Ink Floods the Vein and tell them I'll be back.
Oh, you wish to apply?
No, but I'll just be back.
Okay, well, our manager's right here, right now, if you wanted to work here.
That is a lie. You told us the supervisor wasn't here and they were the only one who could give us authority to see the middle.
Oh, yeah, they have to hire you.
I hate all of you. He just leaves.
You could work here and see the heart. Or not the heart, the core.
I'm
You
gonna
could
get
work
bored
here.
later.
You could be our employee. Our co-worker. We'd be chummies.
We'll talk about this later.
Don't you want to work at the library?
I do.
I think you're
But later.
library material.
Yeah,
Hey,
later.
why don't we go into the side room and talk about it?
We got to consider our options. Thank you.
Library. Library.
This is kind of how public libraries get their
Library.
employees.
The pig's like, let's get the fuck out of here. I can't talk. The
Yeah,
pig
he's
can't
kinda-
talk, but you're getting like, we need to leave now. Look.
Yeah, no, Cutlet's wrapped in this fucking robe, and Ink's just carrying him out.
I'm so glad the name I just completely suggested, like top of my
Oh,
head, is
solid
the one
name.
that stuck.
Better than bacon.
Beautiful.
Or pork. A pork chop's also good. But... All right, you are
Our wonderful little
outside.
cutlet.
You have a marked path, so I'm not even going to bother with the delve roll back because we're running low on time, and I don't want the very end to be rushed.
Is Zestra complaining about needing to go back the entire time?
Yes.
And if you put her down, she will try to go back.
Ink is going to take the butt of his knife, and
Do
is just
any
going to
of you
knock
have
Zestra
mend?
unconscious. Yeah, I have meant.
I
You
do.
can try to mend on Zestra.
Oh yeah, no. Ink's just gonna go over to her and grab her chin and be like, "Librarians don't get it as often as you think if there are only other librarians around."
But if they're in the stacks and that's all to do,
But
they
there
do it all
aren't.
the
There
time.
books, and I want to heal Zestra
Yeah,
by
give me
talking
that-
her through. By being a
give me that
librarian is a
mend
terrible
roll.
life choice. It'd be a terrible life choice to be a librarian.
It's like the
Zestra.
worst
Oh, I
job
don't want to
can
be a
think of.
librarian. I just want to live there.
Yeah, no. Ooh, that's a 10.
A 10, yep. Zestra, you're cured of the book.
Librarian's worst job ever, Zestra.
Just think about the lizards and the caves. That's
Yeah, the
right.
lizards in the cave, so much better.
Oh, yeah. That was this session.
Yeah, I do want to go back to my cave. It's nice and quiet there.
Quiet's boring. Although he looks And then he looks down at his like fucking knife lodged gut. Maybe boring might be good.
I think we could all use a little bit of boring.
Oh, we can get a powerful ritual done for you in Hallow to get that knife removed.
Yeah, let's do all of that and the fallout.
Dosing just holds up the book. Yeah, I took a look at this.
Nice. That's great. That's
Well,
wonderful.
The fourth one was really interesting.
Absolutely.
I'd like to go to the spot, please.
So yeah, presumably we head back and
We go to the hollow.
earrings fall out.
Okay, you get the Hallow, the cobblestones. You go to the most logical thing to do is go to Hom Tanks, who would know where to begin with this rite. Listen, I don't know what that one did, pointing right at Ink, but Mary Banilow is very upset. And I don't know how to smooth things over here, unless you had some sort of... He's demanding compensation of a sort. You don't have anything that he might want, do you?
Yeah, I've got this knife in my chest.
Would he want the pack of murder knives?
What murder knives?
The cult of knives.
Wait, you have a cult of knives with you?
Yeah,
Well,
I've
yes.
got like a bundle of them.
And the one inside of me.
Listen. Kayla, is there anything you'd like to use at this exact moment on Hom Tanks? An ability that you have.
Are you asking me or someone else?
Kayla.
Oh, okay.
I'm blanking on what I
Okay,
need to do.
you can't make people want to. Okay, you can only take things from them, right?
Yes.
I thought
don't
you could do
have-
I thought you could do the opposite too. Okay.
I don't believe so. I think that might be someone else.
That might be the Incarnadine. Yeah, that's the Incarnadine.
Yeah, that's an Incarnadine
Yeah.
thing.
Sorry, I get you and the Incarnadine confused sometimes. That power is so good. Give me a compel roll to see if you could sway her to make the argument.
I've got compel.
Who are you asking to make the roll?
Anyone in the group who would like to make one compel
Yeah,
roll.
I'll give it a shot. Because this is a haven, right?
Yep. Is
Yep.
anyone assisting on this roll?
I'll assist.
Yeah, sure.
Each of you provides one extra die on the roll.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh, so we don't roll to...
No.
Shit. Okay. Is it okay if I re-roll one of these
You're rolling
d10s?
5d10, sir.
Yeah, I've only got 4.
Yeah,
So-
I don't. Reroll your lowest. It doesn't matter.
Oh, one of them is a 10.
Yay.
Listen, I'll talk to him, see what's going on. But I think I might be able to call in a favor or two. Well, we need to get that knife out of you first.
Please.
Come this way.
I walk over.
You come into a chamber. It is laid out with intricate, gilded, and whatever the equivalent of gilding for silver is. I actually don't know that one. In a symbol that's very important to the Blood Witches. I mentioned before when you first came into Hallow, that the streets were laid out in a very particular way. This symbol is the exact pattern that matching the streets here. A bunch of other witches all wearing hoods and outfits. Even Hom Tanks is wearing this mysterious... They're doing the whole get-up to enact the rite to cure you. They do their chanting, they do all their phrasing, the actions, the foci, the instruments. It's done. They pull the knife free and the hole seals. They cleanse you.
Inca's vanished?
You're really cleansed. You're so cleansed, you're gone.
My powers
I
are too
think
strong.
I think I need to refresh because my camera's
If
having
you
a
refresh, it
oopsie.
messes up my thing. Would you mind
What?
just being a K for 10 minutes?
I can be a K for 10 minutes.
Cool. And my powers are real. I'm Neo. And
This is like the best timing.
fuck. I'm just impressed with myself. Hold on. And you just feel yourself being cleansed from the taint of the heart. Remove all of your echo fallouts,
Oh shit.
which I think is almost all of them.
It is almost all of them.
And
Yeah,
trading the knives, you are getting cured of your fortune fallout.
Cool.
And Ham, come back to you. It appears you've made an enemy of the Glass Blowers Union, and they decided
Yes.
to come here knowing your companion is a blood witch. You had better watch your step in the future, Mr. Ink.
Yeah, once upon a time, I would have been your grandchild, or sort of, kind of. My hand, it was a thing.
What happened to your hand?
Oh, well,
He had a tattoo on his hand that was infected with the blood.
Oh, no, why is it no longer infected? I don't give a shit how it happened.
Oh, don't.
I don't know. I woke up that way one day.
I'm curious. I'm thinking about it, but I don't know yet.
I will need a compel roll if you are trying to lie to this woman.
Yes, sir.
Actually, yeah, you better do well on that compel roll. She's gonna force you.
8.
You did well on that compel roll because she could just, torture you, blood torture you.
Yeah.
good times.
Mm-hmm. In fact, she just does it anyway, just to make sure you're telling the truth. And you notice one of the lines near her eye is actually glowing red as she does this.
Yeah, you see sort of Zestra just like convulse and then curl back in on, like, when you see a spider that's like being breathed on and it sort of flips out and then curls back
Yeah.
in on itself.
No.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Definitely seems like it.
And she's just screaming because her blood is literally boiling in her veins.
Mm-hmm. And in the veins of the robed, hooded figure next to Ham Tanks right now. They are doubled over on the floor in pain. And
Oh,
you
the
can
nephew.
see one of the lines on Zester's face is glowing.
Is this really necessary?
It
Can you
is
stop?
our way.
Yeah, okay.
I
but-
will do with my children as I please, outsiders. Or if I'm not mistaken, did we not just help you out, clearing
To
up
be
that
fair,
one's skin?
We
And
did give
taking
you
a
a
knife.
thing. We did give you things, though, like
You-
terrible cold knives.
Just the knives that you needed out of your chest anyway. It's not really a service you did for me.
Fair.
Mm.
I'm just wondering. You're trying to compel
Now, what
Zestra,
do you know of the
and you're affecting
Hydra?
that person.
The Hydra?
Dosic pulls out the book. Well, so we go here and goes into the entry and just kind of like starts reading.
No. Give me the summary. Give me what you've learned already.
What have I learned already
Did
from
you read that
looking at
part
the book?
before?
I mean, presumably,
Okay.
like while we're here.
So his description goes in, his rambling description talks about how the Hydra and the Carotid Forest are actually are on top of the vault, making an ideal security system that he had not planned for. He and his companion are quite thrilled by this development. He does not name his companion, but going through the book, he talks about them a bunch. If you were to look for that, the main thing you get out of this is the way to get to. There's one way to get to the Carotid Forest. You have to go through the terminal nexus. the heart
You know,
of the Vermissian train line.
cool. Well, that'll make that one dude really happy.
It's like I'm tying my strings back together.
Yeah, Lee J.
Mm-hmm. And then Zestra stops convulsing. The robed figure stops convulsing.
You know, my hand used to do things on its own. Was
Taking
that
off
you?
the hood, it is Melchior.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
With a red line going down his face.
Ooh. Don't know how I feel about that. But yeah,
That
my
is
hand used to just do
totally
things on its own.
optional for the player to cosplay if they want to just keep their regular look. I don't. Up to you.
I mean, it kind of makes sense for the whole, like, how the Blood Witches thing is going on.
But yeah, my hand used to do things on its own, like without consulting me. Was that you, or?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. All right.
And with that, we're going to end our session there.
Woo!
We don't want to do too much without our wonderful fourth cast member. I hope you all had fun watching and playing in this. Let's do our plugs. Let's start with my wife.
Hi, I'm Rosie, or regular sized mom. You can find me on Twitter at mom_sized. And the next place you can find me is over on Vorpal Tales on Thursday, every Thursday, in fact. And we're still working on our game of Alien. And Vorpal Tales is doing a fundraiser the entire month for... I'm sorry.
Like
I wish I had
Your
grabbed...
Revolution or something.
I want to pull up the tweet to make sure I give the correct name of the charity.
I can post their...
oh, thank you.
Their link to the charity. It
check.
is Love Your Rebellion, a group that empowers marginalized groups through the arts. It's pretty cool. They have a shit ton of rewards and stretch goals. My favorite one is make one guy drink a really gross soda once a session. The last time I got it, he drank a durian soda.
And,
you know that fruit that smells like a corpse?
Yeah.
And you can donate on the minor or major chaos table. Really awesome, ridiculous things happen. For examples, check out last week's episode of Alien, Acid and Ice that I was in. Yeah, things.
That I literally say it was entirely nonsensical. What happened in that game?
Yeah. Dracula may have made an appearance in Alien. But so you can find me over on Vorpal Tales on Thursday playing Acid and Ice and Alien the RPG actual play. And then you can find me on Friday over in Gehenna Gaming doing, I believe, the final episode of... No, not the final episode. That's in a couple weeks.
The second to last.
Yeah. Over on Gehenna Gaming doing Dark Ages Vampire, where we follow the crew of the Promethean, a ship that I captain, or captained. Really depends on where you are in the series.
Oh no.
And then you can find me here every other Saturday playing Zestra. Find
and
out if
sometimes
she...
more often than that. Like when you ran a game of Bluebeard's Bride.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Ben. You can look on YouTube or Carrion Comfort's Twitch for the first game I've ever run on stream. It was Bluebeard's Bride. We had an amazing cast of some really awesome people, and that was the results of Carrion Comfort's fundraising efforts for the Trevor Project. So check it out. It was a really fun game, and I loved doing it, and I hope to torment those wonderful folks again.
It was honestly wonderful. I high key, like if you were going to watch any of our videos, watch that one.
Thank you.
Come at me, Ben. I love you.
Putin Esther by night.
Puttanesca by
Cypress
night.
and
But
Steel.
that's like a whole other
Puttanesca.
play. But also,
You said of
Cypress
any.
and
You
Steel.
said of any.
Cypress and Steel requires more than one video. Come at me.
Cypress and Steel is 4 episodes.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
And
It
you're not
is
watching
wonderful.
each of my episodes more than once, not 4 times.
Maeve.
Anyway,
love Maeve.
Kayla, do you have anything to plug? Rosie, are you done?
Hi, I'm Kay. Oh yeah. Hi, I'm Kay. You can catch me here every other Saturday playing Ink Floods the Vein, our woeful junk mage lately. And yeah, soon you'll catch me for the finisher of the Midnight World on Gehenna Gaming. We're still structuring that out, but hopefully sometime later this month or early August we will have that down to finish those lovely adventures. And otherwise, yeah, I'm not doing as much as I'd like to be lately, so feel free to hit me up. I may be an invisible K, but I've been told I can roleplay really well.
Well, no, you're a visible K.
I'm a visible K. Well, I'm an invisible K, but I'm a visible K. Get it? Ha.
Ah.
Ha.
Yeah, K. Okay,
KK. So yeah, invite me so I can be an invisible K or a visible K on your streams.
Awesome. Robin.
Hi, I'm Robin. I really can only catch me here every other Saturday playing Dosic. I also want to say this stream has been sponsored by the 2 instances of blood stress that I think Ben forgot to give to me because of my bleeding fallout. I don't know if you want to do that now, but
You probably would have just soaked it anyway with your phone.
maybe. I only have 1 blood protection normally, but anyway. Yeah, no, this is hell of a good time. Love playing. Hope y'all are having fun watching.
I think we're like halfway done this season now.
Mm.
And we're moving along at a nice steady clip. I've been Ben, Big Dad Walker, your GM of this game, Heart the City Beneath. I hope you've been enjoying the ride so far. I've run a bunch of games that have been screamed out recently on this very show. Puttanesca by Night. Please watch it. It's my weird dumpster baby of a game.
It's so good.
I ran a Delta Green one shot the other day where I hunted a number of people for sport. It was a good time. That was also for charity because y'all love the Trevor Project. Oh, and the other week I was on Martlet Games as Chet, the world's worst Banu Hakim. Check them out. Pat, Steve, Sarah, others. They're great folks. Please give them a watch. Please give them a follow. They're good people. And let's see. Come back on Thursday for Comfort County High, our Monster Hearts actual play. Friday, Abnormalcy should be back. And I can't remember if there's anything else going on this week. And I'm also in the things that Rosie plugged. Just the Dark Ages one, actually. I am the Sedate Russell. Hey, thank you for watching. Producing. Good night, everybody.
Bye.